Hey, my name is Shannon and I live in San Diego, California. And I just wanted to give a little shout out to Danny Wilson and give a little bit of a testimony. Um, I hired him to be my personal trainer coach back in late August, and now it's mid-November. And a quick background on myself is I work as a cardiovascular technologist in the electrophysiology lab, where we do pacemakers and ablations of the heart. I have two kids. One is 11 and a half and one is 10. I've always been athletic and have played sports, taken dance, and ever since I had kids, everything just kind of came to a halt. Everything stopped. I lost myself in the craziness of trying to keep up with being a stay-at-home mom and having two kids under two. So everything stopped for me and my body and my personal development. And I seem to have somehow put myself last in priority. So recently divorced and started to regain my own purpose in life, starting to put me first instead of last. Yay. So I found Danny through Richard Grandin, who recommended Danny for fitness and nutrition advice. And after watching some of his videos and content on Instagram, I noticed how motivating and passionate Danny's energy was. I messaged him to ask him for some questions and how he can get me started on something. I wanted him to give me the exercises that I needed so that I don't have to think about it. I can just go to the gym and do what he tells me to do and be done and be on my way. Also to help me with my calorie intake. In my case, I needed to make sure I was eating enough, so he had me increase things like protein to make sure I stayed on track with building muscle and stuff. So I decided to hire him as my personal trainer, coach, and at first I questioned myself on wanting to pay for such a thing because for me, he's like a remote personal trainer. I'm in the United States and he's in England. But it's actually like half the price of what I would pay here for one-on-one coaching. And I think it's better because I don't have to worry about scheduling and meeting someone at the gym all the time. I just go when it's good for me. And he sends me all the information necessary with videos and proper form and whatnot. And anytime I have a question, he's been able to respond in a timely fashion, and so that's been great. I think part of what makes all this work is that he uses these apps that go right on my phone. They're super user-friendly, very easy. I notice how you tend to really start thinking about what you're eating and making better decisions because you're logging all of your food onto the app, and so he's like Big Brother watching you and holding you accountable and helping you to develop and create a discipline within yourself. Danny is super experienced, very knowledgeable and straightforward. Most of all, science-based, which I like and I get from being in the medical field. So there's a definite method to the madness, right? Yet he's able to give you a very personal touch by tailoring your program to suit your specific needs and around your work schedule. So some days I work a 12-hour shift, some days I work out, and he's able to change my calorie intake accordingly, which is awesome. Something that I really like about his program is that on the weekly check-ins, he asks these questions. He makes you stop and think about the real parts of your week, the important parts, not just pertaining to your workout per se, but your life as a whole, and what was good, what was bad, exciting, or whatever, and makes you think about what you're grateful for, what you can improve on, and what you're going to do about it. Makes you stop and think of ideas and solutions of what you're going to actually change so that you can improve your life, and I love that. Some of the results I have already been noticing are that some of the issues I've been having for years, actually, from previous injuries have literally slowly disappeared. This has been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I had right knee pain from a previous injury that was affecting my alignment because I had favored it for so many years, I would tend to lean on my left leg all the time and turn making my hips kind of off kilter. And it's causing me to have aches, like achy pain through my lower back and hip area. I'd constantly have to think about it and try to like lean a certain way and get my weight distribution right and adjust it accordingly. And it's now totally gone. And just by strengthening my leg muscles that surround those joints, have taken care of the problem. So absolutely awesome. Another problem I was having was this nagging, like arthritic pain in my neck, my upper back, also from an old injury. And I would have to crack my neck and upper back all the time to like relieve the tension. I was putting off having to go to physical therapy, and then started noticing that it was happening less and less often, until one day recently I realized that it was totally gone. Can't believe it. I'm so happy about all of this. I can't believe it at all. It's like, who knew, right? That working out and strengthening my back, my upper body, would have such a massive impact like that. So awesome. I feel absolutely amazing. Probably the best I have felt in my whole life, which I love it. I was just so happy. I recently found a little 6-pack in my abs that I've never seen before. So that was really exciting. And my legs are starting to firm up nicely. I still have a ways to go. And Danny's getting on me now to increase my load so I can reach my goals. So you got to get pushed out of your comfort zone sometimes, right? And my confidence level has definitely already increased because of all these things. So that's awesome. My sort of mantra has always been, where there's a will, there's a way. And so literally, if you provide the will, Danny can provide the way. And I think Danny provides the perfect balance of holding you accountable, pushing you just enough to keep you driven, yet not overwhelming, which is nice. Keeping you encouraged and motivated to keep on going and wanting to progress towards your goals. So all you got to do is message him and you'll be on your way. So with all that being said, thank you so much, Danny. Much love to you, my friend. Thanks for everything.